In a previous video, we used Fusion to model panel lines on a curved surface. As I'm almost done with my P51 build, I wanted to model some extra parts as trimming. In this video, we'll be modeling an instrument panel to be included in our P51 and Fusion 360. We will not be modeling the dials as this can be achieved with decals or stickers. For starters, we will insert a picture to use as a template. Trace the template into Fusion. Extrude our sketch to produce a body. Then sketch our gauges onto the surface of the body. And finally, extruding the new sketches at different heights to produce the faces and bezels of the gauges. We'll start by inserting a download picture of a P51 IP and modifying size and position to fit our needs using the insert command. Type L to enable the line tool and select the face of the canvas as the plane you'll draw on. Begin tracing the outline of the instrument panel. For this model, I'll be using line, circle, and arc as drawing tools. After the first run of sketching, I'll move the lines and points around a bit for better fitment. Next, type Q to extrude our sketch into a body. Now that we have a body, we will use the canvas again as a template and draw our gauges onto the surface of our new body. L will bring up the line tool and pick the surface of the body as the plane to draw onto. Begin tracing. I usually start with straight lines. The single face is already beginning to section out into multiple faces. Now we'll extrude our sketch using Q. This will create the relief surface. Now, we will repeat this process again for the gauges where we'll sketch onto the surface and then extrude to create the relief. If you would like to align the center of one circle with another quickly, hover your pointer over the previous circle's center and then move your mouse slowly sideways towards the next circle. Fusion will produce a dotted line for you to follow. If you hover your cursor over the center of a circle, Fusion will change your mouse pointer icon to let you know you're at the center of the circle. I see an edge that I really dislike, so I'm using Fusion's design history feature to go back into a previous step and adjusting a feature. This change will be calculated and added to my model downstream. Another huge benefit to Fusion's design history feature is that it actively records the workflow. Once you learn to recognize Fusion's icons, you can request a design history from another Fusion user, and it'll give you a step-by-step of how they completed their model. This is a valuable learning tool in Fusion as well. I started to model the screws holding the gauges, but decided against it as it would not show up well on 3D print or my renderings. If let this little snippet in to show this process you've been watching can be used for many different things. Finally, we assign some color our model. Switch to Fusion's render environment and click on the color wheel at the top. To assign color, drag your selection onto the model. Because we have created separation on the surface of the instrument face, we can assign different colors to a single body. Make sure face is selected in the appearance box before dragging your color. We've come to the end of this video. I hope it was helpful. I'm looking forward to merging this into my P51. If you're interested in the video, I'll be finished soon. And for shits and giggles, I ran the model through the 3D printer. You can go from a download pic to a 3D printed part for your plane in about an hour. Not bad.